Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel. I want to talk about those storms that tore across the East Coast yesterday. I'm Ted, we're in central North Carolina. Let's talk about it. Guys, if you were on the East Coast yesterday, you know the storms that came through this area. It was something. We had some warning on it, so we were prepared. You know, we have our generators, our backup waters in that shed there. We were prepared for it. We had seen it coming. We gassed up the generators, had them ready to go. So hopefully this video finds you well and you didn't suffer any property damage. I hope that's the case for everybody. We had a few trees fall back there, no big deal. Debris all in the yard, and I really tried to make sure that I had everything tidied up outside. Had a heavy duty thick tarp over my greenhouse, had it anchored down with ropes, make sure light debris wouldn't puncture it. Well, I'm gonna show you what happens when a prep fails. And here we go. Yep, there we go, guys. There's the tarp I had anchored down, and I had these heavy pots sitting on it. Greenhouse totally destroyed. It looked like a bomb blew up in it, and it's an inconvenience. There's a lot of people out there, guys, that are suffering and had way far more damage than this. This is just an example of, no matter how hard you try, Mother Nature, she can win at about any time she wants to. So we'll get this fixed up before seeding season. So, but just want to show you that no matter what you do, sometimes you just have to take the loss, guys. And I'm taking that loss. I'm happy the structure's in fine shape. All that aside, I had someone tell me that they thought it was too late to prepare, and in the conversation, and I told them, I said, it's never too late to prepare until it is. And what I mean by that, this storm started yesterday, getting hard and heavy here about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Now, at 1:30 yesterday, you'd have been hard pressed to be out getting generators, gas, extra food, extra water, anything that you were in lack of before those storms were on top of you. That's just a simple fact. You're not going to beat it. Our takeaway, hopefully, is a lot of people learned. If you're watching this channel, you're new to prepping, I encourage you, if you're here, everybody, if you're a seasoned prepper, you know what I'm talking about. Don't get overwhelmed, guys. It's never too late until it is. So keep that in mind. And hopefully, if you can take something from this, that, when people talk about preparing, sometimes it gets overwhelming. That's one reason I created the channel. If you can do this stuff on a small budget, guys, and prioritize your needs, not your wants, your needs, not your gadgets, but your needs. Prioritize those items. For instance, if, like when this storm was knocking out power all over North Carolina, I have a personal association with this, so I thought I'd bring it to you. I don't know if I brought it up in a video before or not, but if this tip helps one person views this video and it helps them, I consider that a win. So if you have a family member, loved one, elderly person, maybe your next door neighbor that is on an oxygen generator, and you want to be the one to be able to help them in that situation, you need to have a backup power supply that is reliable. You will need to check your amperage on that machine and make sure you have something that's going to run it. You're going to need to make sure you have fuel for such a generator. And when I talk about an oxygen generator, if you're not familiar with it, you see people pulling the oxygen tanks around with them. This is not that type of situation. This is a unit that sits in the house and makes oxygen. It runs off electricity. They're plugged right into it with their hose, and that's how they survive off of their oxygen, is that way. Most people that are dependent on that have backup bottle oxygen, which is great. but you also need to do the math on that. How many backup bottles do you have? How many liters is the dosage this person is on? You can work back from that and find out how long those bottles will last you. So you can invest in a ton of bottles, or you can invest in a generator that will run their oxygen generator. In my mind, if I was in that situation, I would make sure that was a top priority item to have in my stock. And I'm gonna go ahead and say that if you have that generator, the most important thing is to keep that oxygen machine running for that person. You may have to lose your food in your freezer if you don't have another backup generator for that. You might go without lights, but that person will be able to breathe, guys. So keep that in mind. If you're in that situation or know someone in that situation and want to be able to help, then have a redundant system. I don't know your solar generators. You'd have to check your amperages, do your homework, guys. I would prefer a gas generator with several gallons of backup gas, but that's just me. I thought I would bring that to you guys because I felt that was important. I hope this video finds you well. I hope you didn't have any damage. I do thank you guys for coming to the channel. I appreciate each and every one of my subscribers. Thank you so much. If you like the video, like, subscribe, share, comment, give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs down. But if this stuff gets out to anyone that it helps in a positive way, I consider it a win. So until next time, thanks for watching, guys. I'm Tad. We will talk about it. Have a great day.